Hey guys, good morning. So today we're gonna discuss about the how to import data, okay, from Excel into a SQL Server, okay. So we have here one Excel sheet, okay, exams list. Basically, this is a student data, okay, consists of student name, date, exam points, and status, active, one or zero, okay. So this is the data, okay, which is present in Excel, okay. Now we are going to import this data into the SQL Server, okay. This is our SQL Server, right? So let's see how we can do that. So on the left hand side we have the Object Explorer, okay. Just expand the databases folder, okay. In this, as you can see here, there are n number of databases, okay. So choose the database where you want to import, okay, the Excel data, right? In our case it's this, okay. So in my case I want to import it into the SQL underscore DB database, right? This one. So just right click on that, okay. Just right click on that. As you can see, the fourth option from top, there is a task, okay. In that, the last second one, import data, okay. Just click on that. A pop-up window will appear like this, okay. Just click on next. Here choose the data source. In our case we have the data in Excel format, right? So click on this option, Microsoft Excel, okay. So now choose where the file it is present, okay. In my case it's present in downloads folder, okay. So I'm selecting this Excel, okay, an Excel version. So again, in my case it's Microsoft Excel 97-2003, okay. In your case it might be same, or it might be 2007 to 2010 or 13 or 16, okay. It depends, okay. Okay, then click on next. The destination, so in our case we want to import the Excel data into the SQL Server, right here itself. So scroll a little bit. So we have the last option, that is the SQL Server native client 11.0, okay. So just click on that, okay. As you can see, here we have two types of authentication. Use Windows authentication, that is the local one, okay, the system one, okay. Or if you have, or if you have want to import the client data, so on the client server, right? So in that case you can select the use SQL Server authentication, okay. Just enter the username, password, okay, and then you can move on. So in my case it's local one, that is the Windows authentication. So for that no requirement of username and password, okay. So here, as you can see, automatically in the database drop down SQL DB appeared. Why? Because I have right click on that database only, okay. If I have right clicked on stock DB, okay, so that will appear here, okay. So simple. Click on next, again click on next. So as you can see, source and destination, okay. The source one is by default, it has taken the not by default. As you can see here, the sheet name I have mentioned is student underscore data. So the system has taken that, okay, for the source one, okay. And for the destination one you can rename the table, okay. But first, what if you want to change the column names, okay. As you can see in Excel we have the student name, exam date, like that, right? We have the column names, right? But you want to modify a little bit, I mean the column names, okay. So what you need to do, just click on this edit mapping button, okay, and you can see these are the source column. These are the source columns, that is the Excel column names. Okay, the destination one you can change. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm simply using underscore, because here we have more than one words, right? So I'm using the underscore basically. So exam points, so exam underscore points active. Okay, so based on the data we have student name. Okay, it's correct, the data type is correct, and varchar exam name, exam date. Okay, this is a date format, right? So you can select basically date time or date time too. Okay, I am selecting date time. Okay, exam points, so let me keep it as int. Okay, where is the integer part? Yeah, and then status, it's 1 or 0, right? So bit data type. Okay, so I want to keep all the columns as nullable. So okay, and I will click on OK, and then okay, we can rename the table name. Okay, so let's say I want to keep it as student underscore excel underscore data. Simple. This DBO is nothing but the schema name. Okay, database object, that's schema. So inside this schema this table will get created. Okay, so DBO dot student excel data. Okay, so everything is okay. I'm going to click on next. Okay, this is warning. This, as you can see here, this is the warning symbol. Why? Because as per our data, what I did here, I had changed the data type. So this is one simple warning that you may lose the data. Okay, because while converting the data on a specific data type. Okay, for that only, but nothing will happen. Okay, so just click on next. Okay, and finish. 10 rows transferred. Okay, in our Excel also, excluding the column, okay, we have 10 records, right? So it's success, as you can see. Now let's see. Okay, so we have imported in the SQL DB database. So use DB, like click on execute. Yes, we are now into the SQL underscore DB database. Now select start from, you can directly mention here the, as you can see here appear. Okay, just click on that. Done. As you can see, we have successfully imported the data. Okay, so here, as I have changed the data type, okay, from nvarchar to date time, so it has taken with timestamp. Okay, that's it. Rest everything is same, right? As in Excel, each and everything is same. Okay, so in this way we can import data. Okay, so in real live projects also, this is the way to import data if you have the data in Excel format. Okay, so just expand on the left hand side. What I am doing is I am expanding the database. Okay, inside this I am expanding the tables folder. So here you can see, okay, our table is present here. So let's say top 1000. Simple. Okay, this way also you can check. So now what if you may have the data in apart from Excel, you have the data in CSV. Okay, at that case what you will do? Okay, so it's simple. Again, right click on the database. Now just select the another one. Now I want to say, let's say I have the data in CSV format basically. So what I need to do is simple. Okay, now let's say I will show you. Here I have the data in CSV format. Okay, so what I'll do is I want to just right click. Okay, again task. Okay, last third option, import flat file. You can select that. Okay, this is one very simple way. Okay, just click on next. Okay, this is the file. Okay, in my case it's present in the downloads folder only. As you can see, exam list.csv. CSV means what? Master value. Okay, the new table name, so it's student underscore excel underscore CSV comma again DBO. So as you can see, this is the preview. And click on next. That